Your communication hub and literary arts center of SDO Isabela. SDO English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, or teacher.
One and. English Academy.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Hello, grade 9 learners. This academic year is really a phenomenal one. Our lessons are becoming more and more challenging. But don't worry, because I am here to guide you. Welcome to another episode of School on Air in English 9. I am teacher Joey V. Pasilan, your radio teacher for today's lesson, and I can't wait to see how awesome you are. Before we proceed, are your pens and papers with you?
Yes, sir.
Great! Okay, learners, can you still recall our topic in the previous episode? You are right. We learned about analyzing information contained in materials viewed. So, do you agree that viewing is one of the macro fundamental skills in language learning? Exactly. It is considered as the 5th macro skill today. Remember, learners, viewing is not restricted on videos and digital materials alone. It also refers to perceiving, examining, interpreting, and constructing meaning from visual images. By analyzing the content of materials viewed, we can gain a deeper understanding and connection to the message being conveyed. Is that crystal clear, my dear learners?
Yes, sir.
You did great last week, so I am pretty sure you will do better again today.
All right.
I believe you are now ready to learn. So shall we begin?
Oh, yeah.
In today's society, we are often bombarded with a lot of information. Most of these are helpful, but there are some that seem to mislead us. In the case of COVID-19, information can be a literal lifesaver when it's true. However, wrong information doesn't help anyone and can even make things worse.
Oh, no.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
That is right. Every day, people all over the world read, watch, and listen to news or stories for updates on everything while taking for granted if they find truthful and reliable. This is quite alarming because there are a lot of fake news out there.
Oh, no.
You heard it right. With a vast amount of information available everywhere, it is not easy to determine whether they are fact or fake. But don't worry, in today's lesson, we will learn how to determine the relevance and truthfulness of ideas presented in a material viewed. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, first, let us see if you are up for our lesson. Can you spot which is a fact and which is fake among these headlines?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's begin. Number 1. Mayor Vico Soto in quarantine after his driver succumbs to COVID-19. Fact or fake? The answer is fact. CNN Philippines published on March 15 that Pasig City Mayor Vico Soto had close contact on March 10 before his driver was brought to the hospital and passed away after testing positive for COVID-19. Did you get it correctly?
Yes, sir.
How about this next headline? 101-year-old man finishes marathon. Fact or fake? The answer is fact. According to BBC, a man named Fauju Singh ran a 10K race in 1 hour and 32 minutes. The human body is amazing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's have the next headline. The Philippines' capital, Baguio City, has the highest number of puppy adoptions in the country. Fact or fake? The answer is fake. Don't let this sweet story about puppies fool you. The capital of the Philippines is not Baguio, but Manila. One wrong detail can already be a sign not to trust the content of any information. There you go, dear learners. Did you get all the correct answers?
Yes, sir.
If yes, that is great. If not, then this lesson will help you.
All right.
Knowing how to detect fake news will surely help you in determining the truthfulness and relevance of ideas in a material viewed. Do you want to learn more?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Now, make sure to listen carefully and take note of how to check for the relevance and truthfulness of ideas.
Okay.
But before we delve deeper into our discussion, we first must obtain an understanding of the definition of relevance and truthfulness. Wow! We can say that ideas are relevant when they are directly related, connected, or pertinent to a topic. Isn't that easy to remember?
Yes, sir.
Great! How about truthfulness? Truth implies honesty, trustworthiness, and integrity. It denotes complete sincerity and accuracy in all details. In short, information that is true relays factual details. Ooh. To discuss further, let's take a look at this sample passage with unrelated details and see if you can spot which sentence contains relevant information.
All right.
I repeat, listen to the passage and determine which sentence is irrelevant or is not related to the topic. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
The topic is about apple. There is an old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away and helps in losing weight. In fact, studies have shown that a number of components in apples help the body to fight many diseases. Apples are also a source of dietary fiber, which helps digestion and promotes weight loss. Blackberries and apples are a traditional duo for pies. Furthermore, raw apples contain almost zero fat and cholesterol. Alright, did you listen carefully?
Yes, sir.
Can you spot which idea is irrelevant to the rest of the passage? Splendid! The correct answer is blackberries and apples are a traditional duo for pies. Do you know why this is relevant? This idea is relevant since the concept of blackberries is not related to the main topic. Did you get that? Oh yeah! Impressive! You're doing great, learners.
Hooray!
This time, let's try to look for truthfulness of ideas.
Okay!
Remember, false information can spread easily thanks to technology.
Oh no!
But there are some ways that can help avoid false information.
Yay!
Dear learners, make sure to take note of the CRAAP strategy. But wait, are you now holding your pen and paper?
Oh yeah!
Are you ready?
Yes, sir!
Let's start with C, which stands for currency. It refers to how recent the information in a source is. You can check if the information is up to date or current. Do you think the date the information is published will affect its truthfulness? That is right. Some information that are outdated can affect the truthfulness of ideas. For example, a website from 2002 about technology trends will be considered outdated since there has been a lot of new technological discoveries now. The second one is relevance. Again, how can we check the relevance of ideas? Correct! It is when the idea is directly related, connected, or pertinent to a topic. If an article contains details that are not related to the topic, then it must be questionable. Better not to believe the information once you spot unrelated ideas.
Alright!
Next is authority. What does this imply? Here, you determine if the source, author, creator, or publisher of the information are knowledgeable. Ask yourself, is the author an expert in the particular field? Is he a credible source of data? For instance, you read an article about the discovery of vaccine for COVID-19 and you found out that the author is not a scientist nor even a doctor.
Oh no!
Would you consider him a credible source? That's right. Truthfulness of information can also be determined through the author's credibility. Next, we must also look for accuracy. This pertains to the correctness of the content. An accurate information is well researched and provides sufficient evidence. Wow! Lastly, you must check the purpose of the text. Determine the reason why the information exists. Is it for propaganda? Is it to inform, entertain, or persuade? Remember that the point of view and personal biases of the author will also affect the truthfulness of his work. There you have it, learners. Is the TRAAP method clear?
Yes, sir!
Excellent! This time, Let's check your understanding of the concepts you have learned.
Yay!
You have 10 seconds to write the letter of your answers. Shall we begin?
Oh yeah!
Fantastic! Number 1. The following are fake news. Identify the real headline in the given choices. Letter A. 500-year-old cell phone found in ancient Rome. B. Mom calls 911 over son's video game habit. And C. 7-year-old child who lives on Mars has an amazing space garden. Your timer starts now. Number 2. It refers to how recent the information in a source is. A. Accuracy. B. Purpose. C. Currency. Number 3. It implies honesty, trustworthiness, and integrity. It denotes complete sincerity and accuracy in all details. A. Truthfulness. B. Relevance. C. Authority. Number 4. How can we check the relevance of ideas? A. Information is correct and free from mistakes. Letter B. Idea is related and pertinent to the topic. Letter C. Author is credible. Lastly, number 5. When you determine the reason why the text exists, you are checking its A. Purpose. B. Accuracy. Letter C. Currency.
Tayo ay mag-aral sa loob ng ating tahanan. Sa radyo ay mag-tune lang, tiyak ika'y may matututunan. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa, upang masigurong bawat bata ay pumapasa. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain
All right, your time is done. Again, check your answers honestly.
Okay!
Here are the correct answers. For number 1, B. Number 2, C. Number 3, A. For number 4, B. And number 5, A. Did you get everything right?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations! That only proves that you understood our lesson today.
Hooray!
You may find other activities in your SLMs or LAS.
Okay!
I advise you to try the task with the guidance of your teacher so that the more you can relate to the relevance and the truthfulness of ideas presented in any material being viewed.
Alright!
You can also apply that with what you watch in televisions and social media sites.
Okay!
My dear students, that ends our session. I do hope you enjoyed our episode. On behalf of the writer, Maria Lourdes Alindayo Ugale, together with the SDO Isabela RBI production team, this has been your radio teacher, Joey Villanueva Pasilan, saying, "Truth is the property of no individual, but is the treasure of all men." So my dear learners, keep your eyes peeled, read between the lines, ask questions, and do some research whenever you find a story that is questionable. Goodbye and until next time.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!